In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set! Yellow blaster, 6! Green jack! Set, cut!
Throwing right away on the game's first play.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Black Ultra. Here we go. 50, green. Needle blue.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Gain of 3. It's
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Ready, break!
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
45, wide. Slide, 97. Ready, ready.
On the RPO, that one is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Ready. 52, blue. Ready.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll give on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Rail, come on, set. 33, yellow. Hey, green. Set.
He'll drop to throw. This one down the field, but gonna wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the double. 19 Lions. Check go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
Let's keep doing what we got, baby. The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
On the ground they go. A modest gain. Maybe
Number
2 yards.
29, the ball
It's
carrier.
2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smash. Let's go now. 60 red. White. White. Set, hut.
Back to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down.
On the
Cowboys.
double. Slice blue. Ready. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
Blue.
I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ready. Go.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready?
He'll try the right side this time, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Okay, break. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it facing third and a yard.
On the set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Out.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
First down.
And on the ground, they go with their running back.
The ball carried
And
by
he'll
number
plunge
37.
forward to the 2, setting up
At the
second
2-yard line.
and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
That's a timeout
Brings up
for
second
Dallas.
and goal.
It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Switch, yellow. Down. Hut.
They'll begin here on the
The
ground.
ball carried by
Not much
29.
happening there, just a short
Tackled
gain.
at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Set, go.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Mike Green.
Mike Green. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Pause red. 10 black. Hut, hut.
That's right side and caught by Taylor.
Pass.
And they were
Complete to
hoping
number
for a little
81.
more on that one. Brought
A
down
2-yard gain.
well short of
It's
the
4th
first.
down.
So it'll bring up 4th down. And we will not have a return. This
The
one
Bucs
hit
take
in the
over
field of
1st
play
and
and
10
bounces
At their
out of
own
bounds.
33-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good. For
It's a gain of 10.
down.
That's enough for a quick first down.
At the 43-yard
And
line.
these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 charges. 19
brings
charges.
up
Go.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
He'll let one go down the middle. That one incomplete. Good job,
Incomplete
textbook
on the
there,
deep
separating
ball.
the man from the ball,
Makes
and
it
it'll bring
third
up
down
3rd
and
down.
12 yards to go.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Ready?
3rd and long.
Set. Ready? Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Get up.
And that is incomplete.
Pass.
I'm not sure what it
Intended for number
was, Mike, but there was
87.
something
Incomplete.
off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on the line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he overhit that just a bit.
The Cowboys
Lands
take
beyond the
over
goal
1st
line,
and 10
and that is a
at their
touchback.
own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready. Ready.
His drive will start on the ground, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good. for a
18 yards.
Cowboys
What a great way to
first
start the
down.
drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
The ability
line.
to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road,
Check
they're
pitch.
usually a lot more manageable
Ready, ready.
situations, a lot
Black
easier to
40.
convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jacob Parrish in there for the stop. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 9.
Ready, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got
The ball
free.
carried by
But
number
as it
28.
is, gain of
He was
6,
brought down at
and
the
it sets up third
45-yard
down.
line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, third down and 3.
Black shock. Set hut. Green jack. Yellow. Set.
A toss left side caught by his
A
running
gain of
back.
12 yards.
And he's out of bounds
And
inside the
Cowboys
45-yard
first
line.
down.
A
First and
pickup
10 at
of
the
12
43-yard
yards.
line.
That's good for a Dallas first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
The pass.
And good yardage there after the
Complete
catch
to
to
number
wind up
28.
with a gain of 7 on
8
first
yards
down.
on the pickup. Brings up
Great
2nd
example
and
of first
2.
down efficiency.
At the
You don't
Bucs'
always have to go for the
35-yard
big
line.
play, but put yourself in a friendly second
Ready.
down. Now you
Red,
have equal
red,
opportunity to
38.
both run and pass.
Rail. Yellow. Ready. Go.
A throw there
The
on
second
second
down
down,
pass.
going to be incomplete.
Intended for his
Based
wideout.
on the routes
Incomplete.
downfield, it looked like the protection
Brings
was
up
designed to
third
give the
down
quarterback
and
a
2.
little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Hut. Hut.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cougar night.
Now, this looks like a design run, and
running
he'll
back
get
running out of the
nothing here.
Wildcat.
Back to the line of
Donovan
scrimmage, and that's
Ezeraku
all.
on the tackle.
You know, Mike, what
No gain on the
separates the
play.
really elite
Brings up
defensive
2nd
edge players
and 10.
from everybody else
At the
is not only their
39-yard
ability
line.
to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the
Yeah,
run
ready?
game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. Go.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
14 on the play.
Cowboys going to
And
use
it's
their third and final
down.
timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's
Trap
3rd
60, trap
and long.
60. Hut, going up top.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
And it's 3.
These pass rushers,
out.
they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And that is good coverage by the punt
Cowboys
team
take over
as
1st
they
and 10.
meet him and
At
bring
their
him
own
down.
30-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Fury, yellow. Black Shock.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin? He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Man in motion is Smith.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Donovan Izaraku. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Set, cut.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Okay, break.
Second and 10.
Claws red. Here we go, here we go.
That one swung out to blue. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready, set.
They'll run with blue. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
For a Cowboys.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 yard or 2.
Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Blue striker. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Hut.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up.
7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Set. Blaster. 6. Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And the Cowboys.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Now. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Jackrabbit.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
We'll stick with him again. Good blocking to the 15. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That's another.
Give him
Cowboys
27, and it's first and
First
goal.
and goal at the 2-yard line.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. They're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach, keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down
Ready.
and goal.
Black 40. Shot. 17.
Lucky, you got tight. You got tight right there.
Here's a designed run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is
It's
Smith.
a gain of 20.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Mustang
And the
19.
Buccaneer first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number
When you air it out
37,
like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
70 Lions! Get up!
Back to the air once more on second down. To the goal line and in.
Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now a return coming from the 14. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, ready! Yellow, 43. Ready, go!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set, go!
4th quarter begins on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set! Black, 95. Set, huh?
Up the middle they go. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Come on, set! Yellow, 22. Ready.
A give. Here comes blue. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6, or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Steel blue. Down. 45. Steel black. Set.
That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
That's another.
They get 18
Cowboys
yards on
first
4th down and a fresh set of
and
downs.
goal to go.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st
Ready.
and goal.
Ready?
Here's a run. Nothing there.
Number
He is
33,
fortunate
the
just to
ball
get
carrier.
back to the line.
Mike
Now
Green
it's
on the
2nd
stop.
and goal.
No gain on the
Now
play.
the Bucks will take
Leads
their
to
first
2nd
time out,
and goal
and they'll get
at the
together
10-yard
prior to the
line.
2nd down play.
Set. Blue 32. Ready. Ready.
He'll get this out wide.
These are the worst.
The
I
second
had a
down
couple
pass.
years, Mike, where I swear I got
Complete
tackled
to
inside the
number
1-yard
8.
line 10
A gain of
times, and then
9
you look
on the
back and
play.
you're like,
It's
man, how many
3rd
touchdowns
and
did I
goal.
leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
Ready.
not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal.
43 rail.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Hey, green.
Here we go. Check it. Check the call. Check the call.
Ready?
They'll go with the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal
Result of the
line.
play
It's
is
a turnover on
downs.
downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7. Ready. Set up.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight
first
end.
down pass.
And he's not going to get
Complete
too
to
far,
number
tackled
83.
after a gain of just a
1
yard.
yard gain. Brings up
Really
2nd
well done
and
here by the
9.
defense, Mike,
At the
executing this
1-yard line.
zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do off the line.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense
Sets
with
up a
1st and
first
goal.
down and goal.
And just
at the
incredible
2-yard
field
line.
position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Hut. Go.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Greg, every
The kicker
touchdown
on for
counts
the
the
point
same,
after.
but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here
Makes the
late.
score
Does your
Cowboys
defense have
21,
enough left in them to get one more
14.
stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And
Bucks
that
take
one
over
is
first
through
down
the back
10
of the end zone.
at their
It is a
own
touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
This is 1st and 10.
Down. Panther 6. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on second and long.
18, Pioneer. Ready. 18, Card, Warrior, 70. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
The pass.
That's going to be incomplete.
From the contact.
Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before
Maverick,
third and long.
Let go.
He'll go left side here and complete this one.
On the ball.
And
on the
a
ball.
good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Get your hands up.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Opposite, green. Come on, ready.
Now a toss play, running left. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 6.
Smith, red. Here we go. Set, Hunt.
They'll run the toss here with blue. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and long.
Set. Blue, red, 38. Ready.
This is blue. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboy. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
That's caught by Smith on the right side.
The 1st down pass.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
19 tight.
Crowd
19
noise
tight.
rises. Big play
Set
here.
up.
3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's
A
complete.
gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the
Cup
45-yard
19.
line.
Cup 19. Set up.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
4 yards.
Good decision to
That's
take
another
off.
Buccaneers
He gets
first
15
down.
yards and a first
A gain
down.
of 15.
Here's first
First
down.
down, Tampa Bay.
2. Let go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could
Intended
not
for his
step
wideout.
into the throw that time.
Coverage defensively
It'll bring
by
up
Micah
second down.
Parsons.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready. Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
6. Here we go. Set.
Hey,
10
switch!
black.
Switch!
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Oh, yeah!
And he is out of
It's a gain
bounds
of
on the
38
other side of
yards.
midfield.
That's good for
A big
Cowboys
play for the
first down.
Cowboys. 38
1st
yards.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Yellow. 43. Smash. Red. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They were the